Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update. A middle school librarian in Longmeadow is under arrest on child pornography charges. Investigators say they found more than 100 disturbing images on Scott McGinley's cell phone. They say he shared them online and that he had children's clothing and a Santa suit locked inside a case at his home. If convicted, McGinley faces up to 20 years in prison. Well, today Market Basket will head to court looking to ban two former executives from company property. A hearing is scheduled for 10 o'clock this morning. The company filed for a restraining order against the execs earlier this week. They were fired last month for allegedly, quote, encouraging a widespread work disruption in support of suspended CEO Arthur T. Demoulas. Demoulas and Market Basket's board of directors are in a dispute over who should control the company. They're scheduled to meet with a mediator next month. Hey, Boston is using new tools to help fight against rats. As part of the Boston Rodent Action Plan, the city's rolling out 275 bait boxes equipped with sensors that run 24/7. Officials say they make it easier to track the rat population and see if the city's management measures are actually working.
Having actual data on rodent population and trying to measure the things that we do to make sure that we're data driven and that we know that the investments we make, we're making the right ones.
Yeah, the sensors could also help the city come up with new strategies, including changes to trash like the new rat-proof cans in the North End. All right, time now for a check of your next weather forecast. Here's Jason.
Hot and humid again for our Thursday here, Chris. Just like our Wednesday, less of the 90s, more of the 80s arriving for us later on today. We will have some unsettled weather moving into the weather forecast as we head into the afternoon and also the early evening hours. Very similar to yesterday. Some will get nothing. Some will actually get some really heavy rain as well as some damaging winds. We could also be on guard for that. The cold front would actually be the cause of all this activity, but behind it, though, much cooler and also drier conditions will be setting foot into the region. Around a tenth up to a quarter of an inch of rain, okay? Not expecting too much more as far as our Thursday is concerned. Quick update on the tropics again, watching Aaron. Aaron likely going to bring some rip current risk to the region and also grow into a Category 3 storm. That is a trend, not an exact, by the end of the weekend. So it is expected to strengthen, but also remain off of the coast here. But again, we are expecting some rip current risk, and we're going to be updating you day by day watching that storm system. 80s will likely take over for the start of the weekend, and then 90s take over for us on Sunday. Thank goodness, though, 70s are going to be on the tail end of that for Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, Chris.
All right, Jason, this has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.